First and foremost, you know, I want to thank God for this opportunity. I want to thank Don King behind me. There's not really much I can say, you know. All the hard work is done. I'm ready to perform. I'm ready to prove that I'm not just the average middleweight. I'm an elite fighter. I'm one of the best middleweights in the world. Not one of the best, I'm the best middleweight in the world. I'm not sleeping on Vaughn, you know. I know he's a great fighter, and make the best man win. See y'all Saturday.
Okay.
10 rounds of action. The WBA Continental USA Middleweight title up for grabs right here.
Perfect.
Our champion,
Good job.
Ian Green, ready to go. Vaughn Alexander, looking for the shot. He's been waiting.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with one of the top contenders in the middleweight division, Ian Green.
What's going on?
Good.
What's going on?
Welcome back to South Florida, man. Good to have you back.
I feel good, bro.
You got a tough fight, you know, a guy that's, you know, fought everybody. Vaughn Alexander. How do you feel about that fight with Vaughn?
You know what? These are the fights I want because, you know, when you like me, unfortunately, I lost early in my career due to certain mistakes. So you know, when you lose early, they label you like as a gatekeeper, you know?
Yeah.
So I had to go through that gatekeeping phase, fighting undefeated fighters and stuff like that. But I feel like I proved myself, you know, and now it's my time to fight somebody that fought a world champion so I could show like a measuring stick with the other champions and stuff like that, you know? So I'm really excited about this fight. These are the type of fights I want, like guys like him and guys that like fought for world titles and world champions, not up and coming undefeated fighters, you know? Even though I'm still with it, but these are the fights I'd rather have to show where I'm at compared to the best.
Well, what's beautiful about the Vaughn Alexander fight is he fought a guy that I know you really want to fight, which is Janibek, you know? Who's now the unified champion.
Had a split decision.
Had a split decision with him in his fourth pro fight. So it's great for you to measure what you did to Janibek. Yeah,
exactly. So that, and I saw like I'm not, one thing about me, and I learned this from early in my career, I'm not sleeping on him. Like, I know what he capable of, you know? I know, like, it's nice he coming, he upset a lot of fighters, so I can't wait to show my skills. I can't wait to show that, like, I'm not just the average middleweight. I am an elite fighter. Like, I'm not one of the best. I am the best middleweight. I believe that deep down inside of my heart. And not only that, I'm one of the best fighters that's walking this earth. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I'm an elite, top-notch fighter, and I'm gonna show it Saturday.
You're him, like your Instagram says.
Yeah, exactly. And you're gonna see Saturday. You're gonna see, like, my last fight, you saw I could fight if I have to. I ain't have no choice because I had to get up close. But, you know, you'll see. You're gonna see flashes of Roy. You're gonna see some.
Okay.
You'll see. I had a good camp, so I'm ready.
Okay. Well, you mentioned you touched on that last fight. You know, I was here when you fought Castro. It was one of the best middleweight fights that, like, I've seen in a while. What did you learn from the Alexander Castro fight? You know, it seemed like it was a really grueling fight.
Well, I proved myself right. I always knew, like, I was a dog, but I just learned that it wasn't really a learning experience. It's just a reminder that I'm him, you know. And I would say I learned how to deal with adversity a little bit better. You know, there's some things I could have did differently, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy with the outcome.
Yeah, because you oftentimes don't know if you're a dog until you have to be a dog.
Yeah, where I broke my hand in a fight before, though.
Okay. So
back in, like, 2015, and, you know, I had to dog it out. So it just was a different type of feeling, but yeah.
That was the first time you were cutting your pro career, I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. So.
And you want to know something? One thing I did learn, I know what to do to a fighter that's cut. Like, I know some things that he could have did that could have made it worse for me that he didn't do. So I learned from his mistakes.
Okay.
If you get what I mean. So, yeah.
Okay, so a lot of good learning experience for that fight. Okay. And then I guess the last question I ask you, Ian, is going back to the middleweights. Right? I know you're saying you're one of the best fighters walking this earth. You're him, as your Instagram says. You know, your middleweight division really needs someone to step in and be that guy. I know you feel like you're that guy. What do you think about fights with, obviously we mentioned Janibek, but Carlos Adames, Charlo, them guys?
Those are fights I want. I just need the opportunities. I just need Don to deliver. You know, I'm ready. Like I haven't fought since January, but I'm in good shape. I've been training this entire time. You know, I'm ready for the call. Like I'm ready to go. Like I feel like this is my opportunity to really show with Don. I think I showed it in January, but I believe this is another opportunity to show Don like what he has on his hand is not just a regular fighter, a special fighter. So, you know, I'm excited to show it. I love the pressure too. Like this is what I dream for, like to be the main event. And I'm excited about to be up against a tough fighter, like a real veteran that knows what he's doing. That's really good. Like
upset many fighters, you know.
And I'm happy they gave him a lot of time. Like and that's another thing. Like I look at everything real closely. Them fights he lost, he got 2 weeks. Those are like 2-week notice fights.
Yeah.
I know he got those fights on short notice because I was in his position and they was doing that to me. You know, so he had at least 2.5 months. Like this been, you know, like he had time. He coming off a win in August, so I'm gonna get the best him. So. Me getting the best him, me being the main event, it's supposed to be a lot of pressure, but I'm going to show that I can handle pressure, and I'm going to show I'm really an elite fighter.
And you're going to shine, you know?
Exactly.
Because, you know, Don's got all kinds of fighters. Like, he's got guys like, you know, Adrian Broner, who was supposed to be the main event on this card. You know, he pulled out. He was, you know, he's seen better days, and you got some guys that are trying to, you know, build their careers. You feel like maybe you're the guy that's the franchise fighter. You know, they got the franchise players in basketball and whatnot. You're the franchise fighter for Don, you feel?
Yes, for sure. And I'm going to let it be known. He know though, because if he didn't, he would never put me in the main event. He know.
You guys had those conversations, you and Don?
Yeah, for sure. I had a good sit down with him. He actually flew me out here like a couple months ago, and we was in his office for about 5 hours, and we had a good conversation. So he know, but it's just another reminder this Saturday. Was
there anything in that 5-hour conversation that stuck out, like that maybe you told him or he told you?
Yeah, that he was going to get me to a world title shot. That's what really stuck out. Yeah. So I'm going to hold him to it, but I got to do my job.
Okay. Well, Ian, don't want to hold you because I know you got the press conference starting soon, but any final message you want to give to the fight fans out there that do know you and maybe that are just getting to know you about your fight coming up and, I guess, the future?
Just keep supporting me, and I'm going to keep fighting for y'all. That's it. Just keep supporting me. Keep forcing hit these promoters up and try to get me with these other middleweights. Keep build my name up, you know? Yeah. That's it. I just want to build my name up. I'm really swept under the rug, but another fight or two, the world gonna know who I am. For sure.
I'll say it like this. I know I made a video, I know you've seen it. I'd rather see you fight for the middleweight title than Danny Garcia. No slight on Danny Garcia, but I'm saying he's not a middleweight and they got him above you in the rankings, so it's not, that's not cool.
And it's a lot of people that's above me in the rankings. They not even. It's so crazy how the world works. Like I'm taking tough fights. Like if you look at my box strike, my last 3 fights I fought 200 fighters. I'm taking this fight with Vaughn Alexander. Everybody that's above me in the rankings, they not fighting tough fights. Nobody want to fight Alex Castro. Think about it.
He's won 2 fights since he lost to you, and he's fighting a 3rd time since he lost to you.
Exactly. And think about it. He 11 and he was at the time I fought him. He was undefeated. Nobody ain't know him. He's from Colombia. I knew he was a tough fighter. A person in my position that was already ranked, that worked his way to get to where I'm at, they wouldn't give him an opportunity. But I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, this fight gonna make me into a better fighter. So I'm gonna take it. And just like I took that, I took Vaughn. I could have asked somebody easier, but nah. I know at the end of the day, it's gonna help me. And you know, that's the type of fighter I am. I want to prove myself right as well. So,
okay. Well, there you have it. Ian Green, one of the top contenders in the middleweight division. Thank you for talking to True School Sports.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.